Okay, hello, everyone. Welcome in. I'm always so nervous before I get on here. I'm seriously so nervous right now. So just give me a moment. I'll get through it. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you so much, and I love you all for being here. I'm like, I don't know why I'm so nervous. Something. This is might be also a message for some of you who are gonna watch this live. Something is gonna make you very nervous. You are nervous about something. So let's see, what do we need to know about that thing that's making the collective nervous? Okay, this is something that you want. You've wanted and you had to probably fight for a long time. And you kind of you've really wanting to manifest this and have gone through hell to try to make this come to reality. It's coming, like it's happening and it's coming for you, and you're manifesting it. It's your hopes, your desires, your best, your wishes, your dreams come true. I'm telling you, for oh my God, I have never pulled such love energy, you guys. Oh my God, the Four of Wands with the Two of Cups. For some of you also, I'm getting goosebumps. For some of you, I'm talking about same-sex couple. You guys are going to tie the knot, or there's going to be a proposal or a wedding, and it's going to be of a lifetime. You're going to be celebrated by the people that you love. You've got a lot of different friends from different colors, ethnicities, backgrounds, all of those things. They're going to be there, and it is the most incredible. Wow, that is a huge prediction for you guys. Wow, you could have been waiting on this, and you guys have been working and planning on this, building yourselves and building each other in a way, for a while. So what else? My God, you guys. I'm gonna cry, you guys. This energy, oh my God, shut the hell up. This is the endless happiness, the love and affection, the desire, the sexual attraction. You guys are going to be like bees, like a bee will, you guys are going to be building a home, a house, together, that is going to be amazing, filled with love, passion, love. Oh my God, so much passion, so much love. I have Leos so far. I have an Aquarius. I have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius here. I have a Cancer too. I have more fire. I have somebody has Earth in their chart somewhere. That is your, those are your messages. Somebody here likes also like horses, something about equestrian lifestyle, or something about horses. And also I'm seeing like something about lizards, summer, desert vibes, something like that. Desert and water vibes. So I feel like this is gonna be all of that. These are incredible messages. Wow, I'm telling you, with so much love and so much money, yeah, that was a really, really, oh my God, amazing message. All right, so for some of you, I'm gonna answer some questions, and I'll take some questions now, and then I'm gonna get on with all zodiac signs, so one by one, from Aries all the way through Pisces, and I'm gonna be doing a weekend prediction messages. It could go beyond the weekend, but at least you can watch it on the weekends. That is the intention that I am putting with these messages, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and answer some questions. Go ahead. Who has a question right now? Will Chad want another visit? I don't know how he feels about me, our last visit. Okay, let's see. How did he feel about your last visit? I mean, it was passionate. It was passionate. There was a lot of fun. There was, but it was, I think you guys are both were he thinks that you both are under the impression that this is nothing that's going to be lasting a long time. This is kind of, we'll connect, and it's just, that's the type, is what they, what they thought and what they think. Will this person contact you? No, I'm not. No, not seeing that. The guard is still up. They're still in thinking mode right now. I literally have the hangman on the desk. So no. All right. Who else has a question? Post it right now. If not, I'm moving on with the other signs and messages. I'm gonna be starting Aries and go all the way through Pisces, and I guarantee you, if you stick through all of these messages, although they're general, they're going to be resonating with the people who watch it. So you're going to be getting a lot of information from this. So, and when it does, because a lot of you have emailed me and told me that it has, and it's it's kind of like, predictions, they happen rather quickly. You can leave me in the comments. All of those, so we'll get to those messages, and stick around. Yeah, if you kind of bounce a little too early, you may miss something that you actually could use, to help you discover something or know something about some things beforehand. So anyway, so let's see. Should you text your ex, KT? Oh, no, not right now. Still bitter, still disgruntled. Nope. Oh, thank you, Rosie. Should me and my husband take a leap of faith with buying a car? I heard not right now. So, okay, let's see. Yeah, not right now. I'm telling you, not right now. You're going to regret it massively. Nope. Although you feel like the time is to do it right now, I don't know. There's something is not going to work out in your, in your favor about that, or something that can cause you more problems. Why not? Why not? Yeah, you could avoid, I'm telling you, you can avoid a financial disaster. And are you listening to me? This is, I need you to tell me that you are listening to me. You will be avoiding a financial disaster or risk loss of a lot of money over that transaction. So absolutely not. You literally got the Tower. Okay. No. All right. All right, we're gonna get into the I'm gonna get into the all signs. I guess all signs, it starts at 9 minutes. I'll try to remember that, but any of you who are able to timestamp my mods, I would appreciate that. Aditi has been a rock star, and I appreciate you for doing all the timestamps and everything. So we'll get into the messages. We're starting with Aries. What do we need? What does the Aries need to know about? All right, there's going to be something about cutting ties, travel, trips, movement, moving on, receiving what you need, and you are actually progressing of what you're doing. You're doing great success. It's a heavy load that you're pulling and yet you're doing, but you are successful at what you set out to do and what you're doing. Okay, you may need a vacation of some kind, even if it's a small, trip of some kind to rejuvenate. There's something about recent karmic relationship in your life. There's resentments and maybe there's some triggers, but there's also perception is needed. Letting go of the turmoil and just kind of really, yes, realizing that some relationships are gonna hurt, but it is what it is, kind of, sort of thing. I on from that, and I need to just, get better for that. Oh wow. Okay. Let's see, Aries. What else do we have for Aries this weekend? You are going to be pretty much on your own, doing your own things, concentrating and working on what you love doing, and you're going to do really well. Highly intuitive, like serious high priestess vibes. That is how strong that you are actually coming through, Aries. All right, moving on to Taurus. Tauruses. Who's a Taurus? Let's see. For the weekend, what are messages for the Taurus for the weekend? Okay, Taurus, some of you, there's something about needing to, like, maybe self-indulgence of some kind, self-worth, value, time to heal, shadow work of any sort, self, that I feel like you have done a lot of that on yourself, and that you're getting recognition. Spirit guides are letting you know that they appreciate you for what you are and what you've done and how much you've worked on yourself. There's somebody who might be watching you, looking at you, stalking you too. Somebody could wear glasses, round glasses, or any glasses. I'm getting also some frameless type glasses. That's who might be looking at you. Or, I don't know, something about a pair of glasses that was left on the side of the road or dropped or something like that. That's kind of a, I don't know, weird message, but whatever. Whoever, tell me if that resonated with you guys. Hold on, let me adjust. This is better? Yeah? Okay. I think this is much better. I'm gonna sit over here. I'm way more comfortable. All right, what else do we need to know for Tauruses this weekend? You might be getting a message, possibly a defensive message from someone younger, or maybe a child that you may not, like or appreciate. It's gonna be somebody. It's gonna make someone defensive. But and or if people are coming at you, Taurus, on any like level or any way, they're not really gonna be able to get away with what they're doing. You are actually doing things like you're dotting your I's, you're crossing your T's, you're doing everything the right way. Their attempts are, very unsuccessful. Yeah, you literally can walk on water in the way that you do something, and these people cannot do anything towards you. So whatever that is, I hope that helped, Taurus. That was kind of weird. Geminis. For Geminis, what do we have for my gems? Geminis. Oh, interesting. You got kind of the similar message. I would say listen to Taurus's reading, because Taurus's reading is going to be heavily significant to you. Now, in terms of something new for A lot of you Geminis, you have captured the attention of someone. You seem very seductive, very alluring, kind of teasing, but that might be like a hookup type person. I don't know. You know, there might be other people too, but definitely seductive, like temptress type vibes towards how that person feels about you. What else do we have? Let me see. Oh my gosh, that is so funny. Yeah, I don't see anything necessarily. I mean, maybe, I don't know. Maybe something may happen with, you know, with that connection. I'm not so sure. Let's see. Here we go. What else? All right, there's gonna be, you're gonna have moments that you feel that you are sad and disappointed and, you know, trying to hold on to what was, and but you're gonna have those moments, but overall you're gonna recover. You're gonna go back to you, maybe some like chakra balancing meditations that might be actually needed is what I'm getting. And you're gonna be able to restabilize. You're gonna be kind of back to your old, you know, kind of like angelic like self. So that's some of you could be dealing with, I don't know, specifically Sagittarius, don't know. I'm getting kind of like also some water energy in that situation for my where was I? Geminis, right? Yeah. Okay. So for my Cancers, your message, you Cancers, you cannot wait to say something. Something to someone about going in the right direction. Something needing to go in the right direction. You are so anxious and want to talk about this and discuss this, whatever. And something like what it comes to direction too, like a compass when it comes to maybe moving, changing direction. You're doing, like, you want to say it and you are doing it, and it's pretty, actually it's really good. What else do we have? Let's see. You know, you could be, there's something about like a golden mirror effect. You know, there's love bombing. There's somebody who's self-absorbed, one-sided, and it is, you know, calling to someone's attention, and someone needs to be aware of that. I'm also getting like something about a sword and rose. So like clarity, getting like understanding, but at the same time loving, you know, that understanding as like, okay, at least it kind of sucks the way that it is, but I get it, and I'm not going to be you know, disappointed, because it is what it is, because you understand, you have the truth and clarity, and you do have the revelations and perception, and it's pretty high perception and determination. So you're like, okay, I understand, it is what it is. That's life. You just have to move on and get on with our lives. So what other messages for my Cancers? Yeah, you're standing on your ground. You're, especially when it comes to like love matters, relationships, what you want out of relationships. You're not changing what you want. You are standing your ground about this type of relationship. You want something equal. You want something of a higher level. You don't take, you know, crap from anyone. It's just and maybe this person probably couldn't live to your expectations. Maybe they liked your, you know, ideas, but they cannot, we're not able to live those to those expectations. And again, here I am getting same-sex couple. This could be a very significant message for you, although I am in the Cancer energy right now. So wherever Cancer in your placements, this could also significantly resonate. I have a Taurus here. I have a Libra, air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. I have Aquarius and, yeah, that's what I have for my Cancers. Wow, couldn't get it out. It was weird. Okay, let's see. For Leos, what do we have for Leos? Messages for Leos. Okay, Leos, there is a message in the earlier reading, and I want you to listen to it because that message is also going to resonate for you. This is about cutting out, I'm not sure who it was. It's one of the earlier signs, but the same thing. So you could have that in your chart somewhere. That's why it's kind of popping out twice. You know, if you have Leo in your chart and you have Leo and, you know, you have other, you know, placements that I've already done. So I want you to listen to those messages. Needing to really take care of yourself, something about, you know, understanding and cutting out, you know, karmic relationship situations, people or things that have really been you know, they've been dragging us, they haven't been helping, they've been, like, stopping you from where you want to get in life, and you don't want to keep holding on to that, basically. And take care of yourself, give yourself, you know, buy yourself white, you know, candles, light up white candles, you know, self-worth, knowing self-worth. And you know, it's time to heal, you know, more shadow work possible, but overall, yeah, overall self-appreciation. Maybe this is I'm getting like a spa of some kind, somewhere like mud bath or something like that, like something cleansing is of that nature is what's coming through to you. Leos, right? Am I? No. Oh my God, who am I on? Who am I on? You guys, I'm so sorry. I was just straight up reading mode. Yeah, I'm going to take personal questions here in just a moment. And then, you know what? I'm going to close whoever that was. And I'm going to start with, I think, yeah, Leo and Cancer covered. So we're going to start with a Virgo after I answer a few questions. So, all right. I am ready to take a question. So go ahead and drop your question right now. Okay. Here I am. Face chat. FaceTime, face chat, whatever. All right. Will you move for Cecilia? Will Cecilia Abraham, no, I'm not seeing that right now. Why? Why will Cecilia not be moving? You know, I don't think you have good options to move or to relocate. I'm not seeing that. Yeah, be careful. Your options may not think as good as you think they are. There might be some deception practices or something like that about the place that you're maybe considering to move to. You're welcome, Inez. Did that help? I'm so glad. Where are you? Where are you located? Where are you located? I know like UK, but like where in UK? All right. I am going to give it a moment, and I'm just gonna go back to Virgo. What do we have for Virgos? Virgos. Yeah, you are trying to avoid some sort of disaster when it comes to financial matters. You staying with positive mindset. You are, grateful, and you are actually blissful where you are, and you don't feel like changing it because you're good where you are in terms of what you need or out of the situation. You are avoiding any, and it's telling you to avoid any sudden changes, any sudden, you know, yeah, it's stay where you are. If that's the energy that you're in, you know, stay where you are. So, okay, what else do we have for Virgos for the weekend? Yeah, I think somebody here is hoping and wishing for some kind of change. It's not necessarily emotionally the most fulfilling in a way, but it kind of works and it serves its purpose for right now. There's home, there's shelter, there's resources. Maybe the area is not the best or the neighborhood is not the greatest, but you're like, your home is actually fine, and you have maybe white covers on your windows, or maybe you need to put white covers on your windows. um so yeah, you're good. Stay where you are and keep doing. Yeah, you're doing it actually. Things are working out. Even though there's back and forth, you're able to kind of really harmonize in where you are, and you don't want to move right now. You're happy where you are, and that's where you're kind of staying for the weekend, for um or beyond, I don't know. All right, let's move on to Virgo, then Libra. What do we have for Libra for the weekend? Okay, somebody is feeling that they are not enough, inadequate, and they are lacking in confidence, ego, possibly, and fear. And there are some frustrations when it comes to that for some of you, or somebody that you dealing with, or something like that, that is playing out in this connection between you guys. And a lot of you are getting somewhat clarity and truth and revelations in a way of, you know, self-protection, honor and protection, and determination. So this could be I feel like somebody cut someone out here, and somebody is having cut the other person out because they have clarity and truth of what they deserve, and and it wasn't offered in this relationship, so it got it got cut out. But yeah, it's that's one or the other person in that connection is what I'm getting. Let's see, what else do we have for Libras for the weekend? Yeah, you're gonna balance it out in a way, but you're still gonna remain sad and disappointed about this more than likely relationship, a connection that didn't work out. But it's kind of saying one person needs to take accountability for their part, because I'm getting that somebody here behaved or did things in an inappropriate way. So whatever that is, and whatever that is, it's like it really turned the other person off. It was like so inappropriate that somebody was like, ew, I'm so disgusted with with what you said, what you did. It was very self off-putting. Okay. All right, we're moving on to Scorpio. What do we have for Scorpio for Saturday, Sun? Oh my God, this message is going to come out one more time. Somebody is also watching, looking, and perception, possibly stalking you. You're stalking them. Somebody's looking. Again, what else do we have for Scorpio? Yeah, You know, some repetitive messages are coming through, Scorpio, so listen to the previous ones. This is somebody seeing someone for who they are, realizing that they were possibly somebody hiding their true feelings, pretending, and gaslighting possibly up to the other person, and realizing that. And this person was cut out, you cut that person out, something got cut out, but you get clear and truth revelations, and you know, and your determination does not change. What else? Let me see, what else do we have for Scorpios for the weekend? So I will be live again tonight for the Q&A portion, okay? And I'll do questions as I come through here too. So as of right now, let me finish Scorpio's message, and then I'll return to Sagittarius, but I'll answer a few questions. So there's somebody here about possibly, you know, somewhat delusion about something or someone or situation. So I don't know what that is. Oh my God, who was I on? Sagittarius? Yeah, I think. Oh my God, no, Scorpio. There's somebody who is a little delusional in you or your energy, or something's delusion. I'm just telling you here right now, somebody's not seeing something for clearly what it is. Yeah, this could be with a fire sign who is very defensive, and this fire sign does, like, they do things in an incredible way. They have, you know, they're beginning of something very, very big. They're working and manifesting on the sun. They've got this, like, you know, they're amazing is where they are. So I don't know if that kind of tells you who that person might be. It might, you know, that might be your message for Scorpios. Now I'm gonna get to some personals. Who has a question? Say it now. Drop it now. Yes, you can. Oh, I see a question. What do you see my past relationship? So if you post it, you guys, I will get to it. So, you know, post it once and stick around and I'll get to it. So I want you to stick around, because you're going to get like bonus messages, and we'll do this too. Okay. Do I see your past relationship finally left in the past for good? Let's see. Do I see your last, let's say, no. I mean, nearing, but no, not quite yet. Although you're very nearing of end of a conflict, of a situation. Yeah, there's gonna end up, and there's gonna be movement when it comes to this. I'm getting a Leo here, an Aries. I'm getting a Cancer. I'm also getting a fire sign, maybe a child involved, a child fire sign, or just a fire sign. And yeah, that's what I have. Oh, wow, that's kind of, wow. Did that resonate? Yeah, you can ask a question. Go ahead. I think there's some things are going to be, you know, unresolved on some way. And by the way, you know, I may come back with the remainder of the signs, you know. Maybe I can do this many signs and I'll come back. So when I come back, I'll do Sagittarius through Pisces. So on the next live. So all right. Interesting. So there's somebody then who is acting like one, is what I got. I don't know what that means. That could be the fire sign specifically, so I don't know. Ooh, that's funny. Oh my, oh, okay, yeah. Hey Queen, welcome. How are you, Queen? Welcome, welcome. I'm getting a message for someone. It's time to end something. I don't know what that is, but I'm getting it's time to end something. Yeah, something that you may have been having trouble or difficulty letting go of. It's time to let it. It's time to let it go. It's time to walk away. Time to move on. So whatever that is to you guys. Whatever situation. So all right, I'll see you guys. You wanted a warning? Oh my God. What do you want to know? A warning? What do we have for as for warning? What do we have? All right. Keep yourself composed and situated, especially when it comes to work or something when it comes to your institution finances where you make money, where you work. There's a lot of petty and stupid ass competitions, but focus on your work, focus on your job, because they're actually watching their stupidity over your perfection. They know you're actually are really good at what you do, and you are honest, and you are worthy of, like, your integrity shows. And this upper higher judgment at work, so let's say these are your bosses, they're actually watching these people being stupid and petty based on the stupid shit that they start. You are like sitting perfection, you know, Seven of Pentacles. You are, you're a hard worker. You do a good job. You're appropriate. You present yourself well, you connect with people. You do a great job. So keep going. Don't worry about whatever this is. It's the higher ups see it for what it is. So if that's what you wanted to get out of this reading, this is your message. So thank you guys for being here. I'll see you guys for the Q&A again, all right? Thanks for being here. Bye.